Right. So we have our movie all set, and for extra credit, if you like, you can add a little bit of sound effects. So I've got everything going just the way I like it. The spacing is good, the animation I like, everything's working really well to what I want. And I'm thinking, you know what? I just want to add a little bit of sound. So I'm going to this document. The only thing you have to worry about usually is, of course, copyright and stuff like that. But this is a nice little site, freesound.org. And with this guy, what you can actually do is find sound. So where my head is spinning, I want to actually play a little coin sound because I think that might sound cool. And after I did a search for coin spinning, I eventually, after maybe a couple of pages, found this. And I think that's great. So what I would do is I download this guy, and I want to put this into the folder that I've created with all of my project stuff. I don't want to just, I'm going to put it in the desktop or something screwy like that. I want to make sure that it is someplace that makes sense. So now I just need to, of course, find where my folder is. Logo Animation AE. And I made a folder, if you remember, called Sound. And you can see I already downloaded the coins. Yep, spinning right there as a WAV file. Now there's one other I may want. Let's say if we see a chime, like just now some of these you can see by the seconds are really long. You know, I dig that. We may use that one. Yeah, it's a bit much. No. maybe. And it's very small. So either that one or maybe that one from earlier. So it's now, let me show you how this works. Let me go back to this one. We talked about, like briefly about copyright. I brought that up. So in this site, you'll see that they have what the licensing is. Okay. So this one's Creative CC Creative Commons. And so you can check, each file may have a different licensing. So check what that is. So work is licensed under Creative Commons. So we click here. And then it tells me what the licensing is. So Creative Commons domain. This person who associated the person who associated a work with his deed has dedicated the work to public domain, which basically means it is totally free. They are waiving all their rights to how you would use it, what money you would make, what it's being used for. You can modify, distribute it, do whatever, all without asking permission. And that's perfect. That means I can do whatever I want with it, and nobody's gonna be mad later. So that's awesome. Sometimes they'll say you can use it, but in your credits at the end, you have to say who made it and where it came from or something. So make sure that you check for each of these. So let's go back. Oops. Let's look up chime again. And I'm looking for just a little short chime to play at the end. Like that. So click on this one. And yay! Look at that. You're free to share. So let's see. This one is a tribute. So there we go. You are free to copy and distribute this material in any medium or format. I can share it. I can adapt it. Licensor cannot revoke this under the following terms. So I can use it under these terms. I must give appropriate credit, provide a link to the license, and indicate if changes were made. You may do so in a reasonable manner, but not in any way that suggests the licensor endorses you or your use. no additional restrictions. So that basically means all I have to do is give credit and note to this and where it came from. So middle mouse click. So basically what that means, this is all the ones that Andromatics24 has created. So all I have to do is literally just put the link to this and where I got it from. So from somewhere I need to put Andromatics, Andromatics 24 and a link to where I got it from. And then that will mean that just by doing that, I can use it. All right, so let's download this one. Save. Right in the sounds, save. Now I got it, and I'll get this information in a minute, but that's basically all I have to do for this one. So this is good, so we can see what the differences are between these. So now that I've got that, let's go back into After Effects. And now I want to bring that in, which means I need a folder so I can organize it. Excuse me, called Sounds. And in that folder, or let's just import file. And now I've got these, and I just want to drag them right into the Sounds folder. And now that I have these in here, there's the spinning. So if I drag this down here, there it is there. Let's see if we move this over a little. So we can see that the only problem with this is that it's too quick, or it takes too long. So I could do a few things. Now, I could take this sound and then enable time remapping if I wanted to and shrink it down. But this is also going to have a problem with maybe it's too fast. Let's see. It's a little too much. Let's pull you over. Trying to get the right. Almost. A bit. Right about there. I like that. That works. That was just a time remap. And now we'll take the chime and we'll drop it in. And now we just have to decide where that chime is going to drop in. Let's see what happens. Maybe we could do it just as that's dropping down. And I like it. Yay! Now, if I want to add that extra in, I might extend this out to 11 seconds just to put that data into there. And then I could put the information just at the end. So right here, I can just put a sound. I'll just put it at the end back here. And I'm going to type in sound. Ooh, I don't want that one as my text. My font size, so I'm going to go in and let's just give it something a little bit more normal. So let's say we're going to pick something a little bit simpler. Zoom in. And here we go. Samples from. And I could just go to here, Control D to duplicate, and then move this down. Use my V, slide that down here. I'll change the colors a little bit to make it a little bit easier to be able to see. It's giving me a hard time there, so let's make you black. Samples from. Andromax, and then comma. So I'm just giving credit to the person who created it. So that if somebody else wants to go, doesn't need to be that huge. Because remember, this would be like a big screen. Now, you could see that these guys here, the text is huge. So I'm just going to grab these and shrink them down. Stop that. Is it? And all I need to do is I'm actually going to go in and I want to take these, press T for opacity, and they're going to start out at 0, set a key, then they're going to fade in. Let's boost this out to 12 seconds. So the actual animation is only 10 seconds. That's fine. And then we'll just go here. Let's just take all these. Set a key. And then fade it out. And that's my credits. There we go. That's it. And now I'm ready just to make a movie.